on, everybody? Hope everybody's doing well. So for today's video, I'm gonna show you just 3 simple little variations that you can try on the A Caballo pattern. Yes, it feels good to be back. You already know what day it is. It's Tutorial Thursdays. Welcome to A Percussion Life. My name is Eric Perez. If you are new to the channel, thank you for stopping by. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button just to find out whenever I upload videos. And also hit that like button. Trust me, it really does help me out with this little YouTube stuff. And also to my day ones, man, thank you so much for all the love, all the support, all the comments, sharing. Seriously, it's so encouraging when you guys, wonder where I've been and ask those questions and still make suggestions, man. It's awesome. And also, I'm probably gonna do this for the next couple of videos just to let you guys know that I do have a membership program now. So I kind of explain it in this video. So it's just different tiers, different options, different perks, addition to what I'm already going to be showing on this channel. Nothing on this channel is going to change, y'all. Just letting you guys know. Nothing is going to change. We're still going to be doing all the videos, but there's going to be additional perks in the membership program. Even one of the perks offers a 30-minute lesson with me every single month. So if you have any questions about that, just log on to a computer or to just an internet browser. You can look at this video and there's a button that says join. Click that and it gives you all the details on how to do that. But to get into the video. So A Caballo, I've actually shown a variation of A Caballo. This is just additions to that, different little patterns or styles that I've seen and also heard and played for myself in songs where you could just really add a little bit more to just that basic A Caballo pattern that I showed. But yeah, we're gonna be showing 3. I'm gonna play it out for you, just a little demo. But if you haven't watched that video, watch that first and then come back and watch this just to add some more spice. But yeah, let me show you this pattern. A Caballo, man, I'm trying to tell you guys, it's about to get crazy up in here. But yeah, let me show you what I'm doing. So if you noticed, I played 3 different kind of variations of A Caballo that you can use in addition to the one I've shown previously in that other video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show each pattern separately. So I'll put timestamps down below, so if you could choose the first one, the second one, or the third one at your liking. Yeah, but yeah, let me show you the first one. So as a reminder, this is the first one. So yeah, out of the 3, this one's probably the easiest one. But there's a lot of ghost notes, which is what's actually helping you kind of maneuver through this pattern. So the way I started is with a close slap with my dominant hand, a finger with my non-dominant hand, a ghost note with my dominant hand, and then a bass with my dominant hand. So it's gonna sound like this. So after doing that bass, you're actually going to rest it on the drum, and this is where you're going to do a close slap with your dominant hand. After doing that close slap with your dominant hand, you're going to start moving your dominant hand towards the tumba to your dominant side. But before doing that, you're going to do a finger with your non-dominant hand on the conga, followed by an open with your dominant hand on the tumba. So it's going to sound like this. So to put that together. So keep in mind, from this point, we actually do that beginning part for all of the 3 variations. So that's the beginning part to actually help you set up just the extra stuff that we do here on the conga. So after doing that open on the tumba with your dominant hand, what you're going to do is you're actually going to do a finger ghost note with your non-dominant hand on the conga, then a ghost note with your dominant hand on the conga, then you're going to do an open. So literally coming right after that, it's going to sound like this. I hit that open just so you can kind of get the feel as how soon you have to hit that ghost note with your non-dominant hand on the conga. And at this point, after doing that open with your non-dominant hand on the conga, you're actually going just to repeat that ghost note with your dominant hand in that open 2 more times, and then you're gonna go back to doing the tumba. So it's literally gonna be ghost note, open, and then an open on the tumba. So it's gonna sound like this. So just to put, coming from the tumba and doing all the ghost note parts to land back on the tumba, it's gonna sound like this. Simple. Now to put everything together, it's gonna sound like this. Crazy, right? And literally right after you hit that open on the tumba, you go back. So to play it all the way through, it's gonna sound like this. And if you wanted to, you can make that open that you do on the conga and put it on the tumba to your non-dominant side. Crazy. Let's see how that sounds. And let's kind of interchange back from the conga to this tumba. Let's see how that sounds. It sounds so crazy with 3 drums. Now, to count it slowly for you guys, it's gonna sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now for the second variation. For a reminder of the second variation and what it sounds like, it's going to sound like this. You gotta love A Caballo. But like I explained in the first variation, that beginning portion of the tutorial is the same for all the other variations. So to start this pattern, we do this in the beginning. So one of those. And now this is where we can start the secret sauce and all that sazon. So after doing one of those, immediately after doing that open on the tumba, I've seen it very differently. I've seen like some people do it with the closed slap. I've seen it with fingers, but what I do is I kind of do like a ghost note bass. So it's not really a bass, it's not really kind of like a fingertip tap, but what I do is I actually do a ghost note bass with my non-dominant hand in the middle of the drum, and then what I do is a ghost note little fingertip tap with my dominant hand on the conga, and then I do an open with my non-dominant hand and then an open with my dominant hand. So it's gonna sound like this. So to put that together with the beginning part, it's gonna sound like this. And to finish it off, yeah, that's simple. It's kind of easy, but a little difficult. What I do is, after doing that open with my dominant hand, with my non-dominant hand, I start to do, again, another like ghost note bass in the middle of the drum. And then I follow that with an open with my dominant hand, an open with my non-dominant hand, to then finish it off with an open on the tumba with my dominant hand. So it's gonna sound like this. So to put everything together, it's gonna sound like this. Really, really cool when you see it in little like slow motion or a lot slower, because you could kind of, oh wow, like how it's put together kind of makes sense. But to play it all the way through normal speed, it's gonna sound like this. Crazy, you got to love it. Now if you wanted to add it on 3 drums, again, everything that your non-dominant hand does in regards to the open, you can move it to the tumba to your non-dominant side. So whatever open that I do here, I'm just gonna move it right here. Very simple, but everything else stays the same. So to kind of hear it go interchanging in between the both patterns, sound like this. Awesome, man. Now to count it slowly for you guys is gonna sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now for the third variation, and to remind you how that sounds like, it's gonna sound like this. Yeah, it's about to get crazy, but in like the other variations, that beginning portion stays the same. So you're gonna do one of these. after doing that open on the tumba, so after doing that beginning portion of this pattern, what your non-dominant hand is going to do is actually a bass and finger, and then you're going to actually, you know, do the little quick 3 opens, which is actually going to be an open with your dominant hand, an open with your non-dominant hand, and then an open with your dominant hand. So it's going to sound like this. So to put it together up to this point, it's going to sound like this. Crazy how that bass finger, it just does wonders, y'all. It does wonders to help you set up the quick 3 opens. You know, those 3 opens are vital, so you got to get them. It's important, y'all. Very important. And now to end it, it's literally the ending of the last variation we just showed. After doing that open with your dominant hand, you're immediately going to do kind of like that ghost note bass on the conga with your non-dominant hand, and you're gonna finish it off with an open with your dominant hand, open with your non-dominant hand, and then an open on the tumba with your dominant hand. So it's gonna sound like this. So to put it all together, it's gonna sound like this. Craziness, right? When you put all these elements all together to make something like this, it's amazing. But to play it all the way through, it's gonna sound like this. You gotta love it. Normally you wouldn't want to place this on 3 drums, but if you wanted to, that open that you quickly do with your non-dominant hand, you can try to place it. Just to give you an idea, it's gonna sound like this. Yeah, it doesn't really go. Don't really like it that way. I think the original one just sounds a little bit better. But to play it slowly for you guys, it's gonna sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, you got to love A Caballo, man. There's so many different variations. I've seen so many. They're all very interesting. They all have their own flair and style. Again, these are just different ways to kind of approach this beautiful pattern, man. I enjoy it. You normally hear it in a lot of modern salsas, but it's also a good exercise, man. Very good training. Also tongue twister if you want to try to incorporate the first, second, and third variation all in one. It's just, yeah, it can get crazy, but please take your time, practice it on the metronome very slowly, and you're eventually gonna get it very easy. Make me add some close slaps up in there. Yeah, something crazy. But y'all already know what to do. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.